Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Luxurious parties, dinners at fine restaurants, and vacations to exotic lodges are just a few of the many alternatives that come to mind while planning a celebration. Nevertheless, Jana Duggar and her family opted for a less conventional and more tranquil method of commemorating Stephen's birthday this year, a weekend camping excursion. In addition to excitement and amusement, Stephen's trip provided a chance to unwind, spend quality time with loved ones, and create lasting memories. My concept chauffeur-led camping adventure. Since Stephen's birthday was on a weekend, we took advantage of the time off to celebrate by going for a hike in the great outdoors. Jana proposed going camping as the perfect celebration activity. After we discussed several options, camping, in the end, was a wonderful escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, particularly for the Duggar family, who are very close-knit and cherish quality time spent together. Being a nature lover, Stephen was quick to agree with the plan. While a camping trip might seem like an unconventional way to celebrate a birthday, Jana and Stephen were excited about the opportunity to explore the outdoors, bond as a family, and enjoy the peacefulness of the natural world. As they began planning the trip, it became clear that this wasn't just about getting away from home. It was about making the most of time spent in nature with no distractions or interruptions. Choosing the perfect location. The planning process for the camping trip was relatively simple. With Jana's love for family-oriented adventures and her organized nature, they quickly narrowed down their choices for the perfect campsite. They were looking for a location that would provide a peaceful atmosphere, stunning natural beauty, and plenty of opportunities for outdoor activities. Jana and Stephen agreed on a remote, serene campground nestled by a flowing river surrounded by towering trees and lush greenery. This location, which was a little off the beaten path, promised to offer the ideal setting for relaxation, reflection, and fun. Once the campsite was chosen, Jana and her family got busy preparing for the trip. They made a list of supplies they would need for the weekend, from tents and sleeping bags to portable stoves and coolers packed with food. Since it was Stephen's birthday, they also made sure to bring along a cake and some special birthday treats, ensuring that they could celebrate in style, even without a traditional party venue. The excitement in the Duggar household was palpable as they gathered everything needed for the camping weekend. Jana took charge of the logistics, ensuring that all the family's camping gear was organized and ready to go. Stephen was thrilled with the idea and looked forward to enjoying a quieter, more intimate birthday celebration. Little did they know, this weekend was going to be more than just a typical camping trip. It would become one of their most cherished memories. Arriving at the campsite, a peaceful escape. The drive to the campground was a scenic one, and as they neared their destination, the excitement grew even more. The beauty of the countryside with its rolling hills, winding rivers, and expansive fields set the tone for the weekend. They arrived just as the sun was beginning to set, casting a warm, golden light across the landscape. The moment they pulled into the campsite, everyone felt an overwhelming sense of calm, the kind of peace that only nature can provide. Setting up camp was a group effort. With Jana's leadership and Stephen's enthusiasm, the family quickly got to work setting up their tents, arranging their sleeping bags, and creating the perfect campsite for the weekend. The campsite was spacious, offering plenty of room for the family to spread out and enjoy their time together. The river flowing nearby provided a soothing soundtrack, adding to the serene atmosphere. Once everything was set up, the group gathered around the campfire where Jana had prepared a small birthday celebration for Stephen. They toasted with warm drinks and enjoyed the crackling fire as the sky darkened and the stars began to twinkle above. The atmosphere was intimate and cozy, and everyone felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for this special moment together. An evening of stories, laughter, and reflection. As the fire blazed, the family settled in for a fun-filled evening. Stephen, who has always had a great sense of humor, shared funny stories from his childhood, which had everyone laughing. It was clear that even though the celebration was simple, it was exactly what they needed, an opportunity to slow down, enjoy each other's company, and reflect on the simple joys of life. Jana took the opportunity to express how thankful She was for Stephen and how much she appreciated his love and support. As the evening wore on, the conversation shifted to deeper reflections on life, family, and the importance of spending time together. There was something deeply grounding about being surrounded by the quiet beauty of nature, free from distractions. The campfire became the focal point of the evening, and everyone took turns, sharing their thoughts and feelings, deepening their connection with one another. Of course, the birthday cake was a highlight of the evening. Jana had baked a special cake for Stephen, and as they sang happy birthday, it was clear that the moment was truly meaningful. The simplicity of the celebration with no frills or extravagant gifts made it all the more special. It was a reminder that the best moments in life are often the simplest ones. Moments spent with loved ones in a beautiful setting, sharing laughter, love, and stories. The morning, exploring nature's beauty. The next morning, the group woke up early to witness the breathtaking sunrise. The golden light of dawn bathed the entire campsite in warmth, and the beauty of the natural world around them was awe-inspiring. The sound of birds chirping, the rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the gentle flow of the river created a peaceful soundtrack for the day ahead. Jana, always eager for adventure, suggested they take a morning hike to explore the surrounding area. Stephen, being a nature lover, was excited to lead the way, and the family set off on a scenic hike through the forest. The trail was surrounded by towering trees, with sunlight filtering through the canopy and casting dappled patterns on the forest floor. The air was fresh and crisp, and there was a sense of excitement in the air as they explored the wilderness. As they hiked, the family marveled at the beauty of their surroundings. They spotted various wildlife, including deer grazing in the distance, squirrels scurrying through the trees, and a family of birds nesting in the branches above. The connection with nature was profound, and everyone felt a deep sense of peace as they moved along the trail. Along the way, Stephen shared his love for the outdoors with the rest of the group, explaining the different plants and animals they encountered. His knowledge of nature added a special touch to the experience, making it all the more meaningful. It wasn't just a hike. It was an opportunity to learn, connect, and appreciate the world around them. The afternoon birthday celebrations and relaxation. After the hike, the family returned to camp feeling refreshed and invigorated. They spent the afternoon relaxing by the river, enjoying the cool breeze and the sound of the water flowing gently nearby. Some of them took a dip in the river while others lay on the grass, reading books, or simply taking in the peaceful surroundings. It was the perfect balance of activity and relaxation. Later in the afternoon, they prepared a delicious lunch together, cooking over the campfire. Jana had planned a variety of simple yet tasty meals that everyone could enjoy. As they gathered around the campfire to eat, Stephen reflected on how wonderful the trip had been and how grateful he was for the opportunity to celebrate his birthday in such a meaningful way. The day continued with more campfire fun, games, and laughter. As evening fell, they made s'mores, played cards, and shared stories. The simplicity of the day was exactly what they had needed: time to bond, relax, and reflect on the things that truly mattered. The departure, a weekend to remember. As the weekend came to a close, there was a sense of sadness in the air as they packed up their campsite and prepared to leave. However, they all agreed that this had been one of the most memorable and fulfilling birthdays Stephen had ever had. The weekend camping trip had been a perfect escape from the daily grind, offering time to relax, enjoy each other's company, and experience the beauty of nature in a way that few other activities could provide. Stephen's birthday camping trip was more than just a celebration. It was a reminder of the importance of spending time with loved ones, embracing the simple joys of life, and appreciating the beauty of the natural world. As they drove home, the family reflected on the unforgettable memories they had made and discussed how they might make camping a new tradition for future birthdays. Conclusion: a perfect birthday and a perfect escape. In the end, Stephen's birthday weekend camping trip was a beautiful blend of fun, relaxation, and meaningful connection. The trip gave them a chance to reconnect with nature, bond as a family, and create lasting memories that would be cherished for years to come. Stephen's birthday celebration was simple yet unforgettable, and the peaceful surroundings made it all the more special. For Jana and her family, This trip was a reminder that sometimes the best memories are made when you step away from the distractions of everyday life and spend time with the people you love in the heart of nature.